So good morning, teachers. We want to have a small tutorial on Tpad, and we first log in. I'm going to use Mr. Murungi's login credentials. There's you first enter the Tsc number 688, followed by your ID, then you enter your password, give it some times. After a certain time, you'll get the teacher's dashboard. Now on the teacher's dashboard on your left, there is the self-appraisal. There is also the appraisal report, and there is the teacher's professional development panel. Now you can see that there are drop-down buttons. So we start looking at the first one, which is the self-appraisal, and we look at the self-assessment. We will start by creating the new appraisal, so you just click create new appraisal. The year is 2020, term 2. Then you click on duty, then you save. Your details have been added successfully to the system. Then you'll be able to see the appraisal for the term 2 that you've created, and its status is incomplete, and the date of creation is 24th November 2020. On the action, click proceed to appraisal, and on that you'll be redirected to the teaching standards. We have the teaching standards, the learner's progress, and the lesson attendance. So you click on the first appraisal, that is update standards. Then you'll be requested to choose from the drop down button. You choose the standard, then you select the standard by institution. We have the primary and secondary school and the SNE. These ones are special schools. So in our case, we are on the primary and secondary schools. Then you click proceed to standards. Then after that, you find that now there are various standards you are supposed to appraise yourself on. For example, professional knowledge and practice, comprehensive learning, teacher professional development, teacher conduct and professionalism, and participation in professional learning community. So you click on rating, new rating, then you find that each has weights, and the maximum weight for this, that is the professional knowledge and practice, the maximum weight is 3. So do you demonstrate the mastery of content in your curriculum instruction delivery? So if you are, or if your mastery of content is up to the task, probably you can put 2.8. If there is a gap in your mastery of content, you add. If you don't have any gap in that, then you just submit it as it is. But the second one, lesson observation. Have you observed yourself? Was there any lesson observation for at least once a term? Yes, it's okay. No, probably you can put between 0.1 to 3. In this case, we can put the 2.7. Submit. Then, do we utilize the teaching and learning resources effectively? Probably depending on the way you have made use of them. Have you improvised teaching resources, or have you procured new resources? Alright, if you have any evidence, you can upload it on this that, probably you can have a supporting document, maybe a photograph that could be supporting your claim or your evidence. You can submit it on this end. But if you do not have, you can just click submit rating. To move on up to the end, professional document. Have you prepared the professional document effectively? The syllabus, designs, the skills of work, and all that. Maybe we can give ourselves a 2.3. That means you can also include the lesson notes. Maybe you can take a screenshot of your lesson notes. Are you able to identify the learner's capability and different learning styles of your different learners? If yes, depending on your rating. Ability to access and retrieve and integrate ICT in teaching, probably. Are you using projectors in your work? Are you using online learning resources? Maybe are you using the TV probably to improve your instruction delivery? Do you have photographs? All that. Basically, if you are not using, it depends on whether you're using or not. If you're not using, you can choose to give yourself the rates depending on how you are able to know yourself. Are you able to give timely feedback to your learners? That is learner assessment. You're able to give timely feedback, maybe in terms of the exams, in terms of assessment results, or that you give your weight. Probably this one can give him 2.7. That is according to him. And you can see that we are already through with our first standard, that is professional knowledge and practice, and we proceed to the next standard. And you look at it, you find that it is incomplete, so we go back and check what could be the reason why it is incomplete. It is because we have not checked, we have not added this weight on ability to identify and nurture learners' talents. So probably because I am a games teacher, I can add myself a 2.5. Right. And when we proceed to the next standards, I expect that my first standard is 100% complete. And that is denoted, you can see that there is this green color on this end. So you will proceed with all this, you will proceed appraising yourself on all these other standards that are remaining and ensure that all of them are 100% complete. And in this way, you will have been able to appraise yourself up to this end. Probably we'll stop at that as we look at the next level of assessment. Thank you.